Hi everyone, this is Sarah, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the website builder Weebly. To get to Weebly, type in weebly.com, and if you don't already have an account, you'll be taken to a screen where you sign up for an account, and if you're not already signed in, you'll be taken to the sign-in screen, but I'm already signed in the interest of time. So for today, I'm going to create a new site by going to the arrow and clicking on Add Site. I don't want to sell online. And so the next thing I'm going to do is select a theme. And I'm making the assumption that one of the reasons that we are using website builders is to build an e-portfolio for this class. And so I'm going to use a portfolio template for the demonstration today. There are a number of templates available. I'm going to go ahead and use the first one just for the sake of time, but there are a number that are available. I click on Start Editing, and then the next thing that I need to do is I need to assign a URL to this site. And so it'll tell me whether what I'm typing in is available. So let's do ePortfolio 523, and that's available. Good. And then I'm taken to the screen where I can edit the site. I'm using a template, and so all these elements are editable. I can replace photos, and I can also replace text as well. So let's go ahead and label it eTech 523 as the title. And then all of these elements over here can be dragged and dropped. If I didn't already have a title, I could use the title. I can also add text. So let me go ahead and add a block of text to the end of this. And so you click to edit. And notice that you can edit the text in a number of ways. So let's say I type something, I like cats. And notice also that you can hyperlink. So if you highlight something and then click on the Create Link button, you can link it to another website, you can link it to a file, you can link it to any of a number of things. We can also add images using the tile over here, but you can also replace images that are on the template, and the process is very similar. If we click on an image, we can first of all edit the image. If you don't like the way that it looks, you can crop it, you can filter it, you can adjust it, you can do any of a number of things. But let's say we wanted to replace the image. I would click on it and click on Replace Image, and then I could choose the photo from where it is on my computer or simply drag and drop it. I can also insert a gallery, and that's a setup much like the one you see here with the photos side by side. I can insert a slideshow, and on Weebly a slideshow is essentially a number of images that appear one after the other. After a predetermined amount of time, it switches to the next one. I can insert a map. I can also insert a contact form, and this is useful especially if you're using this to, say, do a class website. So I drag and drop it, and it gives you a number of fields that visitors to your site can fill in and submit to you. The newsletter form is similar. It's for people to sign up for newsletters by entering their emails. You can use the button, and if you insert a button, that's just another way to add a link to something else. So you can change the text on the button, and you can link it to web pages and files and so on. And you can also embed codes, and you use this if you want to add, say, an audio or a video file. So let's go ahead and embed a video. And so it says click to set custom HTML. We'll come back to that in just a moment. I already have a cat video pre-selected on YouTube. Down below the video, I go to embed, and then I copy this code that's here. I go back to Weebly, I click here, I say edit, and I paste it. And when I click outside, the video will appear. And you'll notice you'll have to play with it a bit to get the whole video to appear. So you can always delete elements by clicking the X. I think I'll get rid of this button as well. And that'll give me a bit more space for my video. I'll get rid of the spacer also. And so then you see the video displayed here. You can also add sections. You can add dividers, and you can add spacers, which basically increase the amount of blank white space. Up here, you can control what pages there are on your website. And so let's say I've decided I don't want the contact page. I can always delete that here. I can also change the theme as I go along as well. Store and apps are going to be more for commercial sites, but you can explore them at your leisure. The last important step to remember is always hit publish. So publishing makes it available to the public. And so hit publish and make sure that you do that before leaving your website. So the website is published. The last thing I wanted to do is quickly show you another site I created. I did this for another class in this program. And so here you see a number of elements.